Welcome to autobotssoft.com. In this video, we will show you instructions on how to use Behance Creator Bot, which can create bank Behance accounts automatically, as well as auto-verifying successfully created Behance accounts. After downloading and installing the software, you log in with provided username and password, and then you will see the interface here. At Action section, there are two options for you to choose. The first one is Register Account, and the second one is Verify Email. When you run Register Account, the software will create Behance account automatically, and email will be verified automatically too. However, in some cases, when email has not been verified, you can run Verify Email function. Now first, at Action, we will select Register Account. Next, at Account section, you will import email to create Behance account. To do this, you will click on this icon Data, and this is the Database Manager's dialog box. There are two ways for you to import data. The first one is you will import data manually. To do this, you will click on this icon and then select Add Group. You will type the group name here. For example, I will type tutorial and then click OK. When you click on this group, click on this icon, select Add Item. You will enter the email information here. The first one is email address section. Next is password. Next is recovery mail. You can leave this blank if you don't have recovery mail. Next, at proxy part, proxy user and password, you can enter here in this section if you select from data at proxy starts. Next, at register or verify section, the software will fill in these two fields yes automatically when the Behance account had been created successfully. Then you click OK. Similarly, you can import thousands of email accounts into this database manager's dialog box. Another way for you to import data is create a text file to save email accounts. Then you will enter the corresponding parameters here. The first one is email address. Then comma, then password, comma, recovery mail, comma, proxy part. If you select from data at proxy source, or you can leave them blank if you select other source of proxies. Similarly, you can enter thousands of email accounts here, and then you click to save. Then you select Convert, select Import CSV, click on this icon and select the account text file created, and click OK. Then you can rename the group to easily remember. For example, I will rename it Tutorial 2, and then close this dialog box. At Account section, you select the group of accounts that you want to run. For example, I will select Tutorial group. Next, run. This is the number of times that you want the software to run. If you set it at the default, the software will run continuously until you stop it manually. Otherwise, if you want the software run, for example, 1000 times successfully and then stop automatically, just put 1000 in this section. Next is threads. This is the number of tabs or windows that will be run at the same time. For example, you put 3 here, 3 windows will be run at the same time and 3 accounts will be created simultaneously. You need to put a number which complies with your computer configuration in this session. Next, a process transaction. There are 3 options for you. When you select from file and file process section, you see here there are 2 choices for you. The first one, when you select lines from URL, you will paste link address of proxy here. Another way is when you select line from file, you will create a text file to save proxy. For example, these are our proxy, and then click to save. At file process section, click on this icon, select the proxy text file created. The second option is from data. When you select this from data, you will import the proxy into the database managers with the email accounts. Next is no proxy. When you don't have proxy, you can select no proxy. The software will use the IP of your computer to run the software. Next is user agent section. When you purchase the software, we will provide you with the user agent file. Just download this file, and then as user agent session, click on this icon, select the user agent file downloaded. Next are first name and last name sections. There are 2 options in these 2 sections. The first one is random string. When you select this, the software will create Behance accounts with the first name and last name at the default. You can click on this icon, then click on add test to see the first name at default, and you can do similarly with last name. Another way for you is when you select lines from file, you can create a text file to save first name or last name that you want to create Behance account with. For example, these are first name that I want to use to create Behance account. Click to save, and then at first name section, click on this icon, select first name text file created. Do similarly with last name. Next is lifetime session. This is the range of time that you want the software to take break among runtimes. Unit is milliseconds, so if you set 3000 to 5000 like this and set track at 3, after running 3 tracks, the software will take a break in 3 to 5 seconds before running the next 3 tracks. Next is to capture key session. You need to create an account on to-capture.com to get the key and paste it into the session in case Behance asks for solving capture. Next is IMAP server and IMAP port. You will enter these 2 sessions with the information which comply with your accounts imported. For example, these are IMAP server and IMAP port of Gmail accounts. You can search this one on Google. Finally, you will click OK to run. And you can click on Show Browser to see how the software creates Behance. You can click on this icon later to see the accounts which had been created. The register and verified columns will be filled yes automatically after creating accounts. In some cases, there are emails which had not been verified. You will select these emails and then gather them into a group to run verify email function. You will select these email accounts and you click on this icon, add group. For example, I will name this group verify accounts. Then click OK, and then you click on this icon, select move selected routes to verify accounts, and then you will see this. Next, you will come back to the interface. You will select verify email action session and an accounts. You will select the verify accounts group. Then you click OK to run. You can click on show browser to see how the software verify accounts. The verify column will be filled in yes automatically when the email had been verified successfully. These demonstrated above are instructions on how to use Behance Creator bots. You can visit autobotsoft.com to see more useful software. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next video.